Sorry, miss, but are you dining tonight? Mr. Bennet likes to know what number to expect at table.
Please advise Mr. Bennet that I will be down directly. I was just, looking for him.
Yes, ma'am. Whom shall I say has given the master this message, ma'am?
A friend of Miss Elizabeth. Okay, this is seriously weird and I want to go home. Elizabeth! Elizabeth!
I have said, Mamma, that if I am to be received at Leatherfield, I shall dress myself in silk. I can't wear any trousers, so I shall.
Lydia, as your father has signally declined to call on Mr. Bingley, the notion of such an excursion is entirely fanciful. Kitty, such a sniggy.
Ah! Split a windpipe. I mean, good heavens, forgive me, but the noise in this palace of lunacy is more than a reading man can bear. So you are Elizabeth's friend?
Yes, Amanda Price, sir.
How marvellous to have the society of ladies who are not promiscuous with speech. Allow me to introduce myself across the wasteland of the servants' stairs. I am Elizabeth's father, Claude Bennet.
Claude? You're kidding.
Doubtless it exposed me to some comments around the font, but it was the name my parents chose. So, you are not a local person, Miss Price?
I rent in Hammersmith. It's an area of London.
I have driven through a pleasant place that bears the name, but it was some miles from London.
Suppose it would have been.
And you are acquainted with Lizzie... how?
Known Elizabeth for years.
Until yesterday I had not heard her talk of you. But it is eminently possible she has made many great speeches on the subject and I have merely forgot. Old age, Mr. Price. I find I cannot recommend it. My wife. Lizzie has told you about our thrilling new neighbour.
Mr. Bingley?
Pleasant enough fellow, not strong on brains. I called on Bingley this forenoon. Haven't told my wife that, but she enjoys the suspense.
We really are right at the beginning, aren't we?
You do make the most refreshingly elliptical conversation, Miss Price. So, Lizzie has gone to Hammersmith to see you, but you have come to Longbourn to see her. You will forgive me for observing that the arrangement seems to have a flaw. Oh dear, are you quite well?
I do feel a bit unusual. Might I go back upstairs?
Of course. We can dissect this matter further on the morrow. Take Lizzie's bed. She claims it is tolerable soft. Sleep well in it.
Thank you.
Well, I call it perverse. Mr. Bingley's been in residence a week.
Bingley, Mamma.
Not quite a mile to present his card. I said Bingley.
You said Bingham.
If you persist in contradicting me, Lydia, you will go to your room.
Willingly. I'm as like to meet a husband there as anywhere else in this house.
Sit down at once, Mr. Bennet.
Oh, am I here?
Elizabeth.
Miss Price. I did not mean to startle you.
No. It's,
Papa sent us to see that you knew Lizzie's room, but clearly...
Yes. Thank you. You're Kitty, aren't you? And you're Mary. I've read so much about you, I feel I know you.
Read?
Heard. Talking to Elizabeth, who is my friend.
Is there anything we can get you, Miss Price? A dish of faggots?
All right for faggots, thank you. I think I'll just, go to sleep.
Right.
night.